We used to think that living a good life was all about taking care of our bodies. Now that mentality has changed towards the mind, however, every part of our well-being influences our relationship with money, how we make it, how we spend it, and how we use it. Money is an integral part of every form of energy in this world. These words remind us that how we think and feel about money affects how we handle it. When we're stressed, anxious, or not feeling our best, we make poor money decisions. For example, we might spend money to feel better in the moment or avoid dealing with finances because we're scared of making mistakes. This leads to a cycle that keeps us from moving forward with our finances. Lipa, the successful entrepreneur, once said, "Success is not just about working hard, it's about having the right mindset." She knows that money isn't just about how much you earn, but how you think about it. If we don't change our mindset about money, we'll stay stuck in the same place. Tony Robbins, the motivational speaker, also says the way we think about money shapes how we live. He believes changing our thinking is the key to financial freedom. Unfortunately, many people struggle with common myths that hold them back. 3 big myths that keep people stuck in financial struggle. These myths can trap us and keep us from making smart financial choices. But don't worry, there's a way out. Let's dive into how we can change our thinking, break free from these myths, and take control of our financial future. Myth 1, saving money in the bank is always safe and profitable. Saving money is important, but keeping large amounts in a regular savings account may not be the best way to grow your wealth. While it's good to have money in the bank for emergencies or short-term needs, using it as your only strategy for the future can hold you back. Let me explain why. The biggest reason is inflation. Inflation means that prices for things like groceries, gas, and rent go up over time. As prices rise, the value of your money goes down. For example, $100 today might only buy $97 worth of stuff next year if inflation is 3%. If your money isn't growing at the same rate or higher, you're losing buying power, even if the number in your account looks the same. Now think about the interest rates on savings accounts. Most regular savings accounts offer very low interest, often less than 1% a year. But inflation is usually around 2 to 3% or more. That means your money in the bank isn't growing fast enough to keep up with rising prices. In fact, you're losing value without even spending it. This is why saving alone isn't enough if you want to build wealth. While it's important to save for emergencies, you should also consider investing your money to help it grow. Investing can offer higher returns that outpace inflation, meaning your money keeps its value or grows over time. Options like stocks, mutual funds, real estate, or even index funds can give you better results than just leaving your money in the bank. For example, investing in a mix of stocks might give you an average return of 7 to 10% a year over the long term. That's much better than the 1% or less you'd get in a savings account. Over time, this can make a big difference in your financial future. Even if you're new to investing, starting small and learning as you go can be a game changer. Of course, not everyone has the same goals or comfort with risk. If you're saving for something in the near future, like a car or a vacation, a high-yield savings account could be a good choice. But if you're looking at the long term, like retirement or building wealth, investing is the smarter move. So here's the bottom line. Saving is important, but don't stop there. If you keep all your money in a savings account, you're letting inflation eat away at its value. Instead, save for short-term needs, but also invest to grow your money for the future. This way, you're not just working for your money is working for you. Myth 2, high income equals wealth. Many people think that earning a lot of money automatically makes someone wealthy, but this is far from the truth. There are plenty of people who make high salaries and still live paycheck to paycheck. The problem is not about how much money you earn, but how you manage it. When people start earning more, they often fall into the trap of spending more. They buy expensive cars, bigger houses, and other luxuries to match their income. It's natural to want to enjoy your money, but if you spend everything you earn, there's nothing left to save or invest. This can leave even high earners struggling to cover unexpected expenses or emergencies. Another issue is that many people don't have a financial plan. Just because you earn a lot doesn't mean you automatically know how to handle it. Without keeping track of where your money goes, it's easy to overspend or even end up in debt. Some high earners use credit cards or loans to maintain their expensive lifestyle, which creates even more financial problems. True wealth is not just about earning, it's about saving and growing your money. High earners who don't save a part of their income miss the chance to build a safety net for the future. Investing is also crucial because it helps your money grow over time. If you rely only on your salary, what happens if that income stops one day? Whether it's due to retirement, job loss, or a health issue, having no savings or investments can lead to financial stress. The most important habit for building wealth is living below your means. This means spending less than you earn, no matter how big your paycheck is. It might be tempting to buy things that make you look successful, but real success comes from financial freedom, not from owning fancy items. To escape this myth, you need to focus on controlling your spending, saving regularly, and investing wisely. Even if your income is high, it's these habits that will help you create lasting wealth. Wealth isn't about how much you make, it's about how much you keep and grow over time. Myth 3, debt is always bad. Many people think all debt is bad and should be avoided, but this isn't entirely true. While some debt can cause problems, not all debt works against you. In fact, debt can be a useful tool for growing your finances when it's used the right way. The real issue is how people use and manage debt. Debt becomes harmful when it's used for things you don't really need, like luxury items or unnecessary expenses. For example, using credit cards for things you can't afford and not paying them off on time can lead to high interest charges and financial stress. This is called bad debt because it doesn't help you in the long run, but not all debt is like this. Some debt, like a home loan or a business loan, can actually help you get ahead. Think about a mortgage, for example. If you take out a loan to buy a house, that house can increase in value over time. You're building an asset that could make you money in the future. Business loans work in a similar way. If you borrow money to start or grow a business, the profits you earn can often outweigh the cost of the loan. This type of debt is called good debt because it helps you create opportunities and build wealth. Warren Buffett, one of the richest and most successful investors, once said, "Debt is like fire. It can help you if you use it wisely, but it can burn you if you're careless." What he means is that debt isn't bad on its own, it depends on how you use it. If you're smart about borrowing and only take on debt for things that can grow in value, it can be a powerful tool. On the other hand, avoiding all debt out of fear can hold you back. For example, if you never take out a mortgage, you might miss the chance to own a home. If you're too afraid to take a business loan, you might miss the opportunity to create something great that could change your life. The key is to learn how to use debt wisely. Oprah Winfrey, who is not only a TV legend but also a savvy businesswoman, said, "Taking control of your money gives you control over your life." This includes taking control of your debt. Debt isn't something to fear, it's something to manage. The secret is to only use debt when it's necessary and when it will help you grow. To manage debt wisely, focus on borrowing only for things that will benefit you in the future, like a home, education, or business. Avoid using debt for things you don't really need. Always have a plan for how to pay it back and make sure the money you borrow works for you, not against you. Debt can feel overwhelming, but when used carefully, it's not a burden. It can help you achieve your dreams, like owning a home, starting a business, or improving your life. The key is to use it responsibly so it works in your favor and helps you grow. So take control of your money. Now that you've learned about the 3 big money myths, saving money in the bank is always safe, high income equals wealth, and debt is always bad, it's time to make a change. These myths have held so many people back, but you don't have to stay stuck. With the right mindset and steps, you can start building the future you want. Success isn't just about earning more or working harder, it's about making smarter choices with your money. Like Oprah Winfrey said, taking control of your money gives you control over your life. Start today by saving wisely, investing smartly, and using debt in ways that help you grow. If this video helped you, share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us which myth you believed and how you're planning to move forward. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips to help you succeed. Together, we'll take the steps toward financial freedom.